and welcome to the Colossalcon 2022 retrospective. Basically just looking back at the convention for my own personal video journal, I guess, but also share the fun I had with you guys in case you weren't there, or you were there and I missed you, or some other reason. It's gonna be quick because this time, like OhioCon, I was mostly a photographer, but I was down there from Thursday this time until Sunday afternoon, so I have a bit more time to work with in this. And I've basically broken this video down into 3 separate quick parts: the photo sessions that I attended, other stuff, and then the items that I got at the convention, as well as just hopefully potentially talking about the personal experiences that I had. Although I think that's covered in other stuff. I'm not 100% sure, but let's just go over it really quick. So first off, what photo shoots did I attend and why did I attend them? This is in alphabetical order. I'm not gonna, I'll try and establish, the whens of the shoots, but basically, just list them all really quickly off to the side here. Poof. Black Butler, Fairy Tail, Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda, the Marvel photo shoot, the Nintendo Smash Brothers photo shoot, the One Piece photo shoot, the Resident Evil photo shoot. Was there one more? Yes, there was. Sailor Moon, which all culminated, and random floor shots and a couple of shots from panels, all culminated in about 532 pictures, I think it was, which I had to pare down to 497 to post in their respective gallery albums on my Facebook page. So yeah, just establishing that. And I quickly, again, just going back through it in alphabetical order. The why for each photo shoot. Black Butler. I've had interest in the show before. I've seen some memes about it, and the character Grell, the redhead with the chainsaw, just looks like a funny, interesting character. So I'm curious about it. I haven't seen it yet, but I probably will after this, and hopefully I will cover some of the other stuff that I plan on watching or continuing to watch in the end of this video. But anyway, so potential series, I'm interested in it. Met some cosplayers. They were some cool people. Especially loved Sebastian. At least I hope. The butler character in himself in question. Very cool guy. Had a cool, basically, stand for his camera for taking the different shots. It's basically one of the tripod legs, just under the camera. So, he could more easily lean left and right. And it was awesome. And he seemed like a cool guy. And, hey, maybe I can get in contact with you and I can help you out with stuff. Or I can learn cool stuff from you because you seem very cool and knowledgeable and whatnot. But yeah. Also, I'm really into butlers honestly, because of Hellsing Ultimate. I loved Walter Sidonez, character that I've cosplayed in the past. Butlers are just cool guys, so yeah. Black Butler sounds interesting, and hopefully it is up my alley, and if I ever get to watch it, I will let you guys know. Planning to watch it, though, for sure. Fairy Tail. I've been a fan of the series for a while. I cosplayed Gajiel at the insistence of Anna and Ashley. And yeah, I hope to, eventually finish it up because I believe it's finished. I hope it has. So I can at least finish some more series. Gotta continue working on that. Final Fantasy. Again, I've just been a fan of the series since Final Fantasy VII, the very first game that I got to play. I played a little bit of 6 also, more recently, within the last 5 to 10 years or so. I played 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10-2, sorry, and most recently the FF7 remake. Potentially in the future, I might also have Auron as a cosplay, Auron or Sid from Auron from Final Fantasy X or Sid from Final Fantasy VII as cosplays. Again, maybe not for conventions, maybe for conventions. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but yeah. Just down the line, just because I like those characters. Moving forward, the Legend of Zelda photo shoot. Again, always a fun series. My most recent game in the series was actually Twilight Princess, so that's at least 3 or 4 games behind. Back on the Wii. I haven't gotten Wii U or Switch or any of the other systems since then, but I love the series. You get to see some cool stuff there. Also, in my album of pictures, there was the accordion player who actually knows, some Legend of Zelda music, the Punch-Out theme apparently, and some other, I can't remember the song, whatever, but basically, very skilled accordion players in those photos. Give them some love, give them some likes, shout out to you, dude. If you see this video for some reason, dude, I want to be your friend on Facebook. You seem very cool and nice and friendly and awesome. Thank you. I'm just going through this quick just so camera doesn't turn off or battery doesn't turn off, because batteries were a thing at the convention, and I'll bring that up in other stuff. The Marvel photo shoot. You know, it's Marvel. It's, you know, pretty much a mainstream thing of pop culture. Although, to be honest, the last thing that I saw was Endgame. So, like, God, when was that? Not 2019? I forget exactly, but yeah, just, it's been crazy. You know, and it's cool to see all the different things. I definitely like The Punisher, obviously Deadpool. I know the She-Hulk series is coming out soon. That looks interesting. You know, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, you know, Doctor Strange, Loki. I have a special place in my heart for DC Comics, you know, because of Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, now The Flash, and Green Arrow. But, you know, Marvel's also a big thing. And unfortunately, I couldn't find a DC shoot that I could attend, so yeah. Or I missed it. I forget, honestly. I don't know. Moving forward, though, we have the Nintendo Smash Brothers shoot. Again, Nintendo, you know, has a special place in my heart. It was the first system that I ever played on. The original, the NES. The black and gray box. You know, I think the first game that I remember seeing was Excitebike. You know, you race dirt bikes on the track. You know, and then Super Mario, Duck Hunt, Battletoads, Mick Kids. You know, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, I think it was. The other Ninja Turtles game, you know, that has the swimming through the electrified seaweed. Just, you know, and my buddy Ryan was also doing a cosplay from the Pokemon series for that. You know, I wanted to get his picture for that. You know, and support, you know, him cosplaying from, you know, Nintendo stuff. And, you know, also Nintendo was just a fun thing that I've taken part in a couple of times over the past few years. As I think Luigi at one point, for sure, Waluigi was my buddy John, who was Wario. And just, yeah, and also just shout outs to the, you know, group of Bidoofs who were there. You know, you guys were awesome. I heard the Squirrel Squad existed at the convention. I didn't get to see them, probably because I missed the Pokemon shoot. And also the team of Waluigis. Holy crap, so many like different variations. You know, Dr. Waluigi, Waluigi if he was in Punch-Out. Waluigi calling out different character choices that they made to put in instead of him. Just like, there was so much cool, crazy, fun stuff. And like, it was a blast seeing all of you guys and interacting, and just, you're great cosplayers and people, and I love all of you. Keep up the good, awesome, excellent work. One Piece. You know, I've been a fan for a long time. I've cosplayed Zoro, Sanji, Brook, Frankie, technically one time for weapons check at NeonCon. And just, yeah, like, it means a lot to me. It's one of the cornerstones of my cosplaying career. You know, it's where I met so many of my friends. Ryan, Yui, Nick, Michael, Mike, Asher, Janet, Matthew, just so many, you know, good, wonderful people. And yeah, seeing so many people gathered for that shoot, and I shared some pictures of that, and you know, I'll try and share a shout out too here really quick. Like just seeing that number of people for the shoot this time around, it was awe-inspiring. You know, like, it really got me, you know, emotionally. Because it was cool. Because, you know, it's one thing to, you know and like and appreciate a series. It's another thing to see people, you know, making cosplays that are callbacks to, you know, Alabasta and East Blue and just so many other things, and just, it was wonderful. And I'm glad I got to experience that and see all those different cosplays and see all those different people. And yeah, but you know, got a couple more shoots to talk about. We got Resident Evil. I played through the first 4 games, so Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4. Started 5. I played through Survivor, which was on the PS1, And I've also played the remake of Resident Evil 2. So that's 7 games out of the series. Obviously, there's 6, 7, 8 currently. Hopefully I'll get to those in one day. I'm not 100% sure. Because don't get me wrong, Resident Evil 7 and 8 do look like good games. I'm just not sure if they're the right games for me personally. Like, it gets pretty heavy and intense, and especially being in first person. Then again, Resident Evil 8 does have Lady D, so... Fine, I'm in. Resident Evil 8. Might have to skip 7, I don't know, we'll see. I'm kidding, of course. Well, we'll see what happens. But yeah. Let's see, and then finally, the final shoot. The Sailor Moon photo shoot. Basically, you know, one of the big things is Sailor Moon is one of the cornerstone anime for, Western culture, I believe. You know, also my friend, you know, who does photos, you know, is generally associated with that shoot. So at the very least, oh hey, I can see my friend again really quick. You know, but yeah, also it was cool. Like, I know some of the people who do cosplay from the series, especially the Darius and Serena Usagi cosplayers. Like, a couple who are actually married, I know of. Like, they're awesome, wonderful people, and it was just, you know, it's good just seeing all that positivity, you know, and that's why I do what I do with the photography thing, you know, like, it's cool to see all this crazy fun energy, you know, from fans coming together for the series. There was no Doctor Who shoot this year. Apparently we didn't get it coordinated, and again, I'll talk about that in the future a bit, well, in the next part. And yeah, but otherwise I'd say I had some fun, you know, with getting all the other pictures that I did. You know, I had a bunch of shoots planned. Obviously, you know, personal constraints made me go, I can't make that shoot, or I can't make this shoot. I had to eat, I had to sit, I had to recharge my camera battery or something. But I think the number of shoots that I got to attend, it works out fine, and you know, next time I'll be better prepared for it. I think this is honestly the most number of pictures that I've ever had to deal with, 500 plus at this point. So yeah, so let me stop the camera really quick, catch my breath, and then we'll talk about the other stuff from the convention, and then finally, you know, the convention treasures. So 1 second. All right, so you know, this is just other stuff, just random thoughts that occurred, came up during the convention that I just want to expand upon as I can, really quick. And also really quick, obviously, I'm wearing the outfit just for some recognition of, oh hey, I remember that guy from, you know, he took my picture in the hallway, or he was at this shoot, or that shoot, or this shoot. Trying to make an image that is memorable for people to go, oh, hey, that guy's a photographer, I know him, I can interact with him, and he's a chill guy, actually. Because I'm not the best at socializing at the shoots, because I have social anxiety issues, apparently. Go figure. Well, I think I've talked about that before. Whatever. Other stuff. Saturday, you know, I had some battery issues, so I'll probably be getting a second battery for, you know, convention use. You know, so I don't have any issues. You know, no serious harm was done, just I had to leave a shoot or two early because I didn't have any battery life. You know, and I missed the Pokemon shoot on Saturday, later in the evening, because, oh hey, my battery died in the midst of the Sailor Moon shoot, so I had to charge what I could, and I certainly wouldn't have had any energy for, you know, the Pokemon shoot. So it's not a big deal, it kind of stinks, and, like, legit, this is the first time that I've run across this problem. I've had this camera for, God, 5 years or so, because I got it for Christmas from Brian and Alex, Alex and Brian, sorry, and, yeah. You know, so no issues with the camera, it's just, oh hey, like, I was taking a lot of pictures, 500 plus. You know, I was charging it every night between stuff, so I just need a second battery, that's it. No big deal, just wanted to establish that. If you want to be a cosplay photographer, maybe have a second battery for your camera, just in case the battery runs out. Also, maybe a big SD card. Again, I didn't have that issue yet. I think it says on my use screen whenever I boot it up, like how many pictures I have. And I think the number, like, it starts with is like 1,000 something, so I had space, but yeah, I'm just saying. And really quick, I'm going to refer to people, I'm just going to refer to their first name and the initial of their last name. So, like this next post, thanks to Katie G, I got some good pictures of my OC steampunk / photography persona, Redcoat. This guy with Valerian, the red dragon, black dragon, the dragon on my shoulder, who's also a baby right now. Hence the reason he's flipped around the front. And show him off, because he's baby. Anyway, she got some cool pictures of me. Also, thank you, Kayla, for giving me my Majima construction pin. I love Yakuza. I love the Yakuza series. I played through Yakuza 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2. And I started on 3, and I'm like, I'm not feeling 3 right now. And Kayla was like, dude, it's okay. I felt the same way. You just gotta power through it. When you get back to 4, 5, and 6, like, it'll feel like more like, you know, the remake games did. So, just tough it out, man. You'll make it. You'll feel good. Yeah, and also really quick to show off the pin. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to take a picture, because this was awkward. And Valerian is keeping it because he likes it because it's shiny. Also, he's going to be my pin carrier from now on, I think. He's nodding if you can't see it. Thanks, buddy. And I'll have a gallery of just the cool stuff that I got and explanations for the stuff that I got. But I'll show it off as quickly as I can as well. Let's see, hung out with a bunch of people. Dan Y, Mike F, Nate S, Ryan O, Ashley L, and, you know, some of them I hadn't seen since, you know, 2020 because of the, obviously, major issue that was going on at that time and is still going on, and, you know, I just gotta make a sentence or two about that as well, probably at the end. And, you know, I'm glad they're well and safe, and we got to have a good weekend together. You know, again, I'm not the best socializing, and, like, you know, you guys get that, or, you know, you can work around that, and, you know, we hung out, we made it happen. You know, a couple of the other people that I didn't get to see as much, I do apologize. You know, it's not, I'm avoiding it. It's just hard to find people and catch up with them and do stuff whenever you're running around doing photos and trying to hit certain panels and yada yada. And, like, I didn't have the same rooming situation that I've had in the past, you know, with Ryan, Yui, Corey, and another person or two. So that affected my ability to socialize with them, because, for real, like, oh hey, you may be my best friend, but it's hard to find you in a convention center. And if I seem to be rushing, it's just so my camera battery doesn't die. It should last, but I don't want it to happen. Shout out to my One Piece family. I didn't get to run with all of you like in the past, but I saw you and your excellent cosplays, and I'm happy we're all doing well and doing our thing. You know, this one's, you know, meant, especially, you know, for John and Kevin. Kevin, you know, I saw your, God, who's the character? It's Cobra Kai, Karate Kid, Terry Silver, I think is the guy's name, or something like that. Yeah, Terry Silver, because John Kreese was the other guy. Like, I think you did an awesome job with it. You looked cool, and, you know, Kevin, like, you're always nailing the cosplay stuff. John, I didn't get to see and interact with you, but I got, like, Nathan Drake-y vibes. Hopefully I'm right, and you're not going to be mad at me for that. But, you know, of course, you will always be my captain. And, you know, if you ever need me, you know where to find me, guys. You know, just sending shout-outs for your awesome work and cosplays and stuff. Yeah. There's more. You just have to have that dramatic side after, and, you know, nice emotional moment. Attended the Ghost in Blue concert. It was cool. Had some fun. Got to hear some new music. I also got to attend Professor Shy Guy's concert. Though sound doesn't gel as well with me personally, it's still very solid stuff. And actually, I got some stuff from Professor Shy Guy, which I'll show you soon or in pictures. Also, speaking of panels, was in the panel of Anime on the Court. A look at some of the cool stuff behind sports-related anime. You know, how it's based in the real world, and it can still use some of the insane hyperbole like Dragon Ball or One Piece to show how great even normal people can be at normal human events. You know, show clips from Hajime no Ippo, you know, Prince of Tennis, Bokuro no Basket, I think it was. Basketball anime. I think there was a fourth one, I just can't think of it right now. But yeah, just like, you know, discussing and like really looking into the medium that is anime, and like how, oh hey, like you know, this is an intense game. Like, how do you get inside the mind to see, like, oh man, like, this person's really focused, or, you know, this person's really stressed out about, you know, how good their opponent is. Like, it was a cool, interesting panel. I would suggest checking it out. You know, the panel was unfortunately going, like, right as they opened the otaku flea market, so there weren't a whole lot of people in there. You know, and a couple people did show up a bit later in the panel, and yeah, it was fun, it was interesting. It sounded interesting to me, so I was glad I got to attend it. Thank you. I can't remember your name. I am so sorry. My bad. And then, of course, Akitas Are Japan's National Treasure, a panel that features Samurai Dan and his wife, basically talking about their lovely Akita. It's a breed of dog. You know, the one with the, like, curly tail thing. It's, they're so cool and lovely and wonderful, and it was just cool being around the dogs and just hearing some of the stuff they talked about with them, and yeah, so if you want a cool dog to meet one, check out Akitas. They're definitely up there for me, along with Corgis, Huskies, and Malamutes. Pit Bulls have a place in my heart too. But yeah, I forget the rest. There's more, I know. The one I was dreading. There's no Doctor Who shoot this year, so I may be doing the request for that myself in the future for different conventions. And let me explain it. Basically, the usual requester, you know, has been busy with other convention-related stuff. I'm not naming names. I don't want to get any hate for anybody. But, you know, they do other convention-related stuff. And, you know, being a photographer myself and a fan of the series... Oh, yeah, I'm not wearing the scarf. I meant to put that on. My scarf. It exists. The fourth scarf. Anyway, you know, I may have to step up. And if I do, I need to have my cards ready, you know, for my photography thing, which I think I have a name for finally. The supportive player photography. Not supporting, because, you know, I'm not backing somebody else in this one. I'm a supportive player, as in I support you and your cosplay and your fun and your cool stuff and your fandom and your yada yada. Because I am a supportive person. It works out. And also it sounds better than supporting. It's not as common sounding, and hopefully nobody has a trademark on that and I can steal it. I mean borrow it. And also that means that I'm going to have to work on, you know, watching the Doctor Who stuff again. The classics, so I can get through at least the fourth Doctor. That'll probably be the persona that I adopt for those shoots. As well as the modern stuff. Basically, I stopped at the reunion during the David Tennant era because it featured Sarah Jane, a person that we are introduced to in the classic era. You know, I just didn't want to, like, oh, hey, like, I meet Sarah Jane and then I go back and yada yada, but, like, I don't know. I think I'm allowed. It's okay. The world will not implode if I do that. And then I also have to finish up the second season of Jodie Whittaker. So yeah, I gotta do that too. But yeah. And then more photography stuff. Even though I think I just addressed it, I gotta go through this little blurb anyway. You know, I think I found my place as a photographer. You know, I'm basically like a support photographer, you know, taking the extra pics and aiding and capturing all the cool stuff at a shoot. So, no pressure on me to be, you know, the number one, the leader guy at every photo shoot. You know, all the time at least. That also means I'm not going to profit off of this either. You know, and that's fine. It's my hobby. You know, I want to take the pictures. I want to share the fun with people. I want to help, you know, make those positive experiences happen by bringing people together. So it means if I have to host, you know, a Doctor Who shoot or two, or the Yu Yu Hakusho shoot as well, potentially, maybe, if we have the people for it. You know, and Hunter x Hunter, which I gotta watch that too, then I will do that. It's fine. For shoots, I do run and coordinate. You know, I'll be the guy as best when I can, and I want to have cards, you know, made, again, the supportive player photography. Sounds like a cool name. Because I'm a supportive player in the world of cosplay and photography, and the name The Cosplay Enthusiast seems more fitting of a legit cosplayer. Which also brings me to, I think I might have to retire that name, you know, the Cosplay Enthusiast. I am a cosplay enthusiast, but it feels like, you know, it's for a cosplayer. which I still am to a degree, but I'm more of a photographer. And supportive player photography, just, it feels right. Obviously, I'm a guy who's gone through a number of identities over the years. So, maybe one day I'll put this aside as well. But I think this is the right move. So I'm still going to be doing cosplay stuff, and I'm still going to be taking pictures. I just have a new name. A recognizable name, so that people maybe will go, oh hey, it's Valiant Brad, the supportive player photographer guy. I'll make it work somehow, I swear. Let's see, I've been doing the convention thing for a number of years, and I finally found my place in the world. It's just one of those personal life journeys, I've been on, trying to find what I'm supposed to do, like Hercules or Aladdin in their respective Disney films. We need awesome cosplayers and the supportive friends to take their pictures and encourage them to keep going. And I can be that guy. I can take the pictures, I can be supportive. And I'll never be like the leading cool guy, hero of the story, but I have my place, and that's good enough. And also, I think this ties back to my work in the theater. Like, I felt most comfortable as one of the behind the scenes guys, doing the set stuff, getting the props, working the rigging. Like, there are people who are meant to be on stage front and center, the leading guy, and then there are those people who have their place, who have their nice comfortable place behind the scenes, making sure everything goes right, and that there aren't any issues. And I can be that guy. I can do that stuff. Occasionally you'll see me in a cosplay outfit. And hey, that's cool, but I think I'm good behind the camera too. And it feels good saying that. Almost done. And being a supportive player means talking about some challenges that may come up really quick. For instance, this year, several of the shoots were at the bridge on the pond. I'll have a picture for reference. Basically, the pictures were on the stairs, heading up to the bridge into the convention, into the hotel itself, the Kalahari. And I'd like to say that if we use that area again, please, please, please put the main subject of the shoot at the top of the stairs, and then spread people out down below them, not the other way around. Main person at the bottom, and then spreading out at the top. For people in the back, it's hard to get good shots of people at ground level. But if there's subjects at the top, everyone can at least get a good shot more easily. Just saying, please bear that in mind at your shoot if there are levels to take advantage of. Or if you're in the front, please crouch or make room for photographers to slide in and out. That is the only issue that I had with taking pictures at this convention, was just, there were a lot of people at the One Piece shoot, there were a lot of people at the Resident Evil shoot. It was hard to get around, see past, get pictures around people at times, because the landing area is not very big, and there were a lot of people. So, again, it's awesome that we have so many fans and stuff. I just wish we could have either, used that area more effectively, or moved off to the side slightly, like the Black Butler cosplayers did, and used that area better. Like we have in the past as well, also, I want to add. But yeah. So that's that. I'm going to pause it again. And then I'm going to show off my treasures, and I'm going to take off my coat because it's very hot. It is summertime still. 1 second. Alright, this is the final bit of the video. The cool stuff that I got from the convention. First off, like I had mentioned before, my Majima Construction Company pin. You can see it. I will share a picture of it. I will explain it later. But basically, in the game Yakuza 2, Majima formed the Majima Construction Company. Or something like that. I gotta double check the name. But basically, hey, we're going to do a construction project to help out. I think it was the homeless population, because some serious stuff had gone down in the park where they lived in the first game. And yeah, so Kayla and Katie were making those. They were awesome. A bunch of people loved them, supported them. I got my own because I'd expressed interest, on their posts about like, oh man, it'd be so cool to have one of those. I got Kayla's picture also. Actually, hey Brad, really quick, put up Kayla's picture, would you mind? yeah, I did. And then we also have, I had a card in here too, didn't I? Whatever. I also got a piece from one of the vendors. Again, I gotta find the card that came with this because I think it fell out. And I will put that name below. But yeah, I'm a fan of Hellsing Ultimate. Also Sirius Victoria, you know, the police girl. She's lovely and fun and cool. And yeah, so I got that. Also, Alucard's a badass. He's a cool guy. The next thing that I got, my new hand cannon. Do I have my old hand cannon? Yes, I do. This is slightly larger. See? Longer, bigger, etc. And it more matches my aesthetic. I liked it. It's cool. I want to have it. So now my joke is my steampunk character is, this is my plan A. This is my plan B. I do not currently have a plan C. Which would basically be like a, you know, Derringer type thing. Like those, you know, really tiny single shot pistol thingies. If I can find something that is, you know, a good prop size thing like that. I haven't seen one yet, but maybe hopefully in the future. What else did I get? Oh, I got this cool thing. It's like a watermelon cup thingy, right? You are right. But also, it says Colossalcon on the front. And you unscrew this top thingy, and poof, and it's got the straw built into it. It's crazy and awesome, and I love it. So now I can, like, drink liquid out of this thing. The only thing that stinks about this is there's no, like, cap thingy for the straw, so I just gotta figure something. If anybody has any ideas that they can suggest, let me know, please. Because I like this thing, and it's cool, and, like, I'm gonna use it at home, or, like, you know, for casual, just, oh man, I gotta look like I'm drinking from a fruit on a, you know, tropification setting thing, maybe. Sip. I love it. It's cool. Thank you for selling these. I think, oh yeah, 2 more things. Like I had mentioned, Professor Shy Guy, I believe, was selling these shirts. I don't want to fully undo it, but basically, I'll do this one. I got this, which is the Boo from Super Mario Bros. You know, it looks cool, it looks interesting. And also, like, one of the things I wanted to do, you know, as my casual photographer persona, was to, and before anybody criticizes my folding, that was intentional. But anyway, you know, my casual thing, just like, oh hey, like I have, you know, a One Piece shirt, a Yu Yu Hakusho shirt, a Super Mario Brothers shirt. The second shirt that I got is more of a purple color, and it's got the Vault symbol from the Borderlands series. And then also, finally, after all these visits to the Kalahari, I have my own Kalahari sweatshirt. I like the blue color. Dang it. There we go. I like the blue color. It's a sweatshirt. It's my right size. 2XL if you didn't see. And it should be good. I think that was all the stuff that I got. Oh, wait. No. I am so sorry. Haha. One more thing, I think, is all of the things. I hope. Nate, I had talked about this with you before you left on Saturday. Dice. You know, for some time I've wanted some metal dice. Not that dice. And, well, I got some. I got 2 sets, actually. Basically, you know, my buddy Nate and I looked at these, and he mentioned, oh, hey, like, that looks like a good price, because, you know, he's gotten some himself. He's also one of my potentially interested players for my D&D campaign. Again, TM coming soon. I got 2 dice sets. Also conveniently the same dice. This first dice set is silver and sapphire. It's a blue with silver, which I think was in this bag. Yes. I don't know, I like silver and blue. And then I got the copper or the red and copper, which is this. Again, I'll take pictures and I'll share them on my album thingy of cool stuff that I got at the convention that I want to share and show off and explain to people. And yeah, that was my cool stuff that I got at the convention that I wanted to share with you guys. I had a fun time. It was good, it was fun, it was interesting. But now that I'm done, obviously, you know, it's back to the normal grind until the next convention. which for me should be on YonCon, which is on June 25th, 2022 this year. I should be volunteering as long as I get the day off from work, which I put in the request for, so hopefully we'll see if I did or not. If not, I will be coming in right after work. I'll be working until about 7 or 8 o'clock, doing weapons check, helping out as best I can. You know, because NeonCon is one of my local conventions, and I want to try and help and support it as best I can, because it is important to me. You know, it's a good, fun convention. My friends work on it, and, you know, sometimes they need all the help they can get, and sometimes that help means turning to me. So, yeah, I'm going to try and do that. After that, hopefully, again, fingers crossed, at SurreyCon, which is somewhere in August. Just because, you know, I didn't do conventions for the last 2 years because everything was put on hold for a minute because of 2020 and all the craziness that went on there, which is still going on there now. You know, which also leads me to one other thing that, you know, I just wanted to address. Basically, you know, after the convention, you know, some of my buddies were not feeling well. You know, and I just want to say, like, if you're not feeling well, you know, take the proper precautions. You know, make sure you're good. If you are feeling extremely not good, you know, see your doctor. You know, take care of yourself. You know, just because it's 2022 doesn't mean we're quite out of the woods yet, you know, with that issue. And yeah, you know, I've taken some time, you know, just to isolate myself just in case I wasn't feeling, you know, 100%, you know, because I wasn't feeling 100%, to be honest, by the end of the weekend myself. And a lot of the staffers, a lot of people that I saw, you know, like had, you know, raspy voices kind of like I do right now, and yeah. And I don't want this convention to be known as, oh hey, a spreader event for this bad stuff. So I might go back to wearing masks, you know, again for future events, for at least the foreseeable, you know, just for a safety precaution for myself, for everybody around me, etc. And you know, I would say consider it yourself potentially. You know, also, you know, get your shots, you know, and just keep up on things. And if you have concerns, you know, get yourself tested and checked out and make sure you're all right. You know, the most important thing is, you know, we have to take care of ourselves and we have to take care of each other. You know, not just during crazy times, but also all the time. You know, Ryan, Yui, Corey, you know, Nate, Mike, Michael, everybody. You know, I've got your back. If you guys ever need me, you know where to find me, where to reach me. You know, and I'll do my best to help you out. And also my non-convention going friends. You know, Courtney, Amanda, other people. I will try my best. You know, I'm not great at socializing thing, but we'll see what I can do. Yeah, so that's it. You know, I got through Colossalcon 2022. I go back to work tomorrow, which is Thursday for me. You know, and we'll see what's going on. So yeah, until next time, everyone, have fun, stay safe, keep hydrated, and of course, remember, every character has a story to tell. I'm Valiant Bradley James, the supportive, I forget the name of it now even, crap, the supportive player photographer. Until next time, peace.